Hi, this is Nicholas Bell with Ion Cinema, here to review Coffee Kareem, which premieres on Netflix April 3rd, 2020. It's the latest film from Canadian director Michael Dowse. The film stars Ed Helms and Taraji P. Henson. Helms is police officer James Coffee, who's kind of a hapless police officer who's not well respected at work. He's recently started this healthcare worker played by Taraji Henson, Vanessa. Her son catches them in bed, and the 12-year-old Kareem, played by Terrence Little Garden High, is very upset about it and concocts a plan to have some violent criminals dispatch him. While he's in the process of doing this, he witnesses a murder which he catches on film, and therefore he and his mom's boyfriend are on the run from these criminals, as well as Coffee's crooked colleagues, played by Betty Gilpin as Detective Linda Watts and David Alan Grier as the police captain. Anybody familiar with Michael Dowse knows that he's got a penchant for comedy. He's directed the Fubar films, What If with Daniel Radcliffe, Take Me Home Tonight. Last year he did Stuber, starring Dave Bautista and Kumail Nanjiani. And that film is very much an odd couple comedy, and although this is the first time Mr. Dowse is working with screenwriter Shane Mack, there are a lot of strange similarities between Stuber and Coffee Kareem, including Betty Gilpin as a cop that's utilized kind of like the Mira Sorvino character in Stuber. That said, Betty Gilpin kind of walks away with all the film's best moments. David Alan Grier, perhaps the most talented comedian in the cast, is a bit underutilized, but he's fun to see. And Taraji P. Henson is kind of cast against type a bit, and it's enjoyable to see her a little dialed down. Ed Helms suffers a little bit playing this milk-cast white cop who doesn't know how to talk to black people or about black people, which could have been some comedic stereotypes the film could have used to used a little bit better than it does. And Terrence Little Garden High, as good as he is, he's played to an obnoxious fever pitch, and another kind of ball of stereotypes, and another precocious child that just cusses a lot, which used to be a novelty but really isn't so much anymore. Especially in the light of something like Good Boys last year. Overall, I'd say this film has it does have a lot of funny moments. At the end of the day, you might not actually remember any of them. Some nice references to things like Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans, and Tyler Perry. But other than that, I'd give this film 2 out of 5 stars. Thank you.
Hey, this is Eric from MyOnCinema.com. If you want to support us, subscribe below. For more reviews, interviews, film festival coverage from Sundance, Cannes, Toronto, you want to check out these guys on this side.